You heard? You been sweating like a motherfucker. You heard? You heard? Welcome to the Say Bad Family Podcast, man. Welcome to the Say Bad Family Podcast. Welcome. Got some shit that I want to share with y'all. Got some shit that I want to share with y'all. No cap. I got some shit that I want to share. Come on in. Come on in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Double tap that screen. I got some shit I want to share. Double tap that screen, man. I got some shit I want to share with y'all. Damn, he got a fat ass echo over here. Hey. Yep, I got some shit I want to share, gang. I got some shit I want to share, people. Double tap that screen. I got some shit I want to share. I got some shit I want to share, people. Welcome to the Sad Bad Family Podcast. I got some shit I want to share. Hey, you wasn't in the camera. I wasn't trying to, disturb you or nothing. That sounds good. It's time to go do a little work, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, I got some shit I want to share. Who are coming? The memes. What the hell you talking about, fam? But anyway, I got some shit I want to share, bro. I got some shit I want to share with y'all. Real talk. I got some shit I want to share. Yeah, I got some shit I want to share with y'all. No, yeah. No, yeah. Let me double tap that screen, bro, because y'all coming in this whole bullshitting, fool. Already. Y'all coming in this whole bullshitting, y'all just looking for a second and not double tapping my screen, bro. If you ain't gonna say nothing or speak, at least push me out in the algorithm where other people can join in. At least push me out in the algorithm if you're not gonna get on this motherfucker and speak and chime in, man, and join in on this shit, fool. At least push me out in the algorithm, bro. Thank you for getting off. Yeah, do me a favor. I think people, y'all ass got super low attention spans, fool. I'm trying to wait till people get on this motherfucker so I can actually start cooking on this bitch. I'm trying to wait until people actually get on here so I can start cooking out this bitch, fool. Yeah. I'm trying to wait until somebody actually come on here that's worth my time, my value. Like this shit valuable, bro. This shit not to be wasted. Even though I'm gonna dub this bitch again and put that motherfucker on my YouTube page, regardless of what anybody looking at or how they look at it. Hell yeah. We all the same. Of course. It's a lot of us on earth that's not the same, though. Let me take that back. I ain't even gonna agree with you on that, gang. It's a lot of us on earth that just not they if they don't understand you, they just not meant to understand you. You feel what I'm saying? If those people ain't trying to wake up, ain't no way you can knock on ain't no way they gonna if you gotta knock on the door for them, ain't no way. Like, it's just not. If you ain't cut like that, you just ain't cut like that. Yeah, it's hot out here, but it's cool though. I came out here at the right time. But look, what I want to talk about today is, and this is Sack Bag Family Podcast, by the way. Sack Bag Family Podcast, SACKBAGG Family Podcast, no spaces, bro. I'm outside right now. I didn't work out today. Well, I did. I'm lying. I worked out today, but I worked out in the house because it was hot as fuck. But I'm outside now, and I'm finna give y'all these gems. I'm finna give y'all these jewels. And I've been saturating myself with a lot of motherfucking uh people with millionaire mentality, not only with millionaire mentalities, but I've been oversaturating myself with actual billionaires and actual millionaire content, fool. Like actual millionaire and billionaire content. And what happened to me earlier, I cried several times earlier, bro. I cried several times earlier. And by me crying earlier brought me to this point right now. By me crying earlier brought me to this point right now. Nigga, you cry? Hell yeah, I cry. I don't cry as much, but I think I need to cry more often, bro. That's a form of releasing. And that's what brought me to this point right now. I'm going to tell y'all this. Through everything a nigga endured through life, bro, I finally know what it's going to take for a nigga to be wealthy, for a nigga to actually be a millionaire. I finally know what it's going to take. And if you willing to stay to listen to this shit, you will finally know what it's going to take for you to be a millionaire as well. So I'm gonna drop some game, bro. I'm gonna drop some game like I always do. Going through life and enduring life, bro, and by me listening to my music earlier, it made me realize, like, damn, nigga, you damn near forgot who you are, bro. Like, shit, the music was so hard, I had to, like, ain't no way I couldn't listen to that shit 3-4 times. Every song. My last tape, every song. Ain't no way I ain't listen to that motherfucker 3-4 times each song. That shit made me feel some type of way to this day, and it's been 3 years later. So with me saying that is, through all the shit I have endured in life, and we all know that life is a test, but it's levels to those tests, and it's levels to it, and you will come to a test before the ultimate test. You feel me? And you will come to a test before the ultimate test. What I'm saying is, when I was at that motherfucker, man, when I was at the house, I cried, bro. Saying is, when I was at that motherfucker, man, when I was at the house, I cried, bro. I cried for sure. I cried several times. I cried several times today. And with me saying this, life has so much, like, this shit is so spiritual, bro, to the point that I ain't even trying to get on here and trying to ride no wave like the spiritual content creators. Like, them folks just be, at this point, I see shit and it sounds like everybody copying off everybody. And this is not what I'm talking about, bro. Like, in order for me to come to this point, like, damn, life, I endured every stage of life, fool. Like, I endured damn near being homeless, on the stage of that shit right now, in it, like, you feel me, fool? Like, I endured so much shit to the point that it built me over time, bro. It built my character over time. Cause I was never, ever, like, I never even thought that I'd come to this point in my life where I didn't really switch dimensions, bro. I didn't really move in positions. Like, people don't really understand. People don't really understand how how amazing this shit is, bro. Like, if you knew me before, if you knew the peso, if you knew the old me, if you knew all the whoop and wham, like if you knew the accolades and or the shit I accomplished, or the shit I got done, or the shit I went through, even like you would be like, damn, bro, this is a whole new goddamn person, bro. And I came to this point knowing, like, damn, all this shit was a level up, bro. All this shit was a level up. And in order to be rich, in order to be successful, God don't just give you that shit. That's why I cried earlier. In order to be rich and successful and wealthy, bro, and feed your family for generations to generation, God don't just give you that shit, bro. You have to go through levels. You have to go from ground zero. You have to go from ground zero, bro. Ain't no other way around this shit, fool. Know why? Because you can get some money. A motherfucker can give you some money, and you go do the most unethical, tedious, dumbest shit with your money, fool, you can ever do. I done spent money. I done got money. I done had money. I done had plenty. I done had it, fool, and lost it. That's what taught me. Now when I get that shit again, I'ma go by a whole new way of moving and maneuvering with my money. Man, I'm talking about, I had it so many times, had several cars, had several little things, and the shit didn't mean nothing, but it meant something to me then. You know what I'm saying? But whole time it really didn't mean anything. And we fail to realize we have to gain a certain amount of compassion for others around us, even yourself, in order to attain wealth, bro. In order to attain wealth, y'all, I've been watching so many millionaires and billionaires, fool. Y'all think millionaires and billionaires is bad people, fool. Them folks ain't coming like that, fool, like everybody portray them to be. Them folks ain't coming like that, fool. Them folks had to go through an actual spiritual process for them to even get to where the fuck they are, fool. I seen what the millionaires and billionaires had it coming. What I overrate, like what I constantly, I've been oversaturating myself with this shit, and I found something that millionaires and billionaires have in common, fool. And that's compassion they have built up in the last, like, through time they build compassion up, fool. I don't think we really truly know what the fuck that shit mean. Like through time we built that compassion up, fool. People be wanting people to automatically know. Let me word that right. It's certain people that know what to do because they feel you before they see you. And there's certain people that act like they don't know what the fuck to do and play stupid. Then there's certain people that know exactly what to do, but won't do it at all. Feel what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it. When it comes to that shit, when it comes to being compassionate, fool, I'm gonna do it because I felt it. I'm gonna do it because I felt that way, bro. That's compassion. Somebody, what? Damn, you need to explain that a little bit more. Moving throughout your life. Say if you was in a grocery store, I'm in the grocery store. We come in opposite directions. I'm coming in. I'm in the grocery store. We come in opposite directions. I'm coming that way. You park your basket in front, in the middle of the aisle. This small simple shit. You park your basket in the middle of the aisleway, bro. Is that compassionate? Is that showing consideration? Hell no. And in order for us to actually goddamn build that consideration and compassion up, fool, we have to go through so many tests throughout our life, fool, and God gonna test a nigga every single time to make sure, is this nigga still holding on to the belief, to the knowing, or have this man let everything that I have thrown at him tear that shit to shambles? Has he lost all goddamn knowing and faith? I'm gonna say faith for y'all, because you supposed to really know that God there. So I'm gonna say faith. Has he really lost the faith, which is in knowing? Has he really lost that belief, which is in knowing? And that's why God gonna test you every single day. I come to the conclusion that the test not gonna never stop. It's not gonna never stop. You just get higher in the journey, bro. You just get higher in levels, bro. Before you leave this planet, bro, you supposed to get so high in the level of compassionate. Supposed to be so compassionate, bro, and so caring for others to the point that you know that wherever you go after that is nothing but blissfulness, fool. That's where your wealth come from, fool. That's why I cried earlier, bro. This shit that deep. Cause I know I'm going to the next level, bro. Every time something gets to going and it try to tear my shit apart, I know it's a test. Try to tear my life in shambles, I know it's a test. I know it's a test. It's trying to see, damn, do this nigga still have that belief? Do this nigga still have that knowing? Do this nigga still have that faith? Man, that shit there. That shit ain't gonna leave. And I ain't gonna fold. So it's that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? That's how I know. Wealth is all around me, it's in me, it's right now. Before you even get wealth, you have to attain and accumulate a certain amount of compassion, fool. You have to attain and accumulate a certain amount of goddamn discipline. You have to attain and accumulate a certain amount of motherfucking integrity. You have to attain and accumulate a certain amount of motherfucking decency and value and morals for yourself before you even get to the wealth stage of your life. I know what's going on, bro. I know what's going on. I can see that shit. It's a vision. That's why I cried earlier, bro. Several times. Yeah, bro. Cause I every time I listen to myself in any song, music, listen to myself on podcasts, listen to myself in any goddamn thing that I involve myself in through the years, bro. I said, damn, nigga, you not supposed to be here, but you supposed to be here. Fuck is you talking about? You not supposed to be here because you know you going further, but you here for a reason. You here in that spot for a reason. Nigga, we not finna give you the wealth first. Nigga, we not finna give you the money first. Nigga, we not finna give you we ain't finna give you these things first, bro. Because guess what? We done already gave you a couple dollars and you fucked that over. We already gave you material things and you fucked that over. We already gave you plenty of the wooty whams and the females, and yeah, bro. Yeah. We already gave you these things, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I got oil on, and I ain't even really put that much on. I swear to God I did. But I'm sweating too though. So don't get that shit twisted. Because I ain't put that much oil on. It's vitamin E oil, that's why it's glowing like that. It's vitamin E oil. But anyway, quit the freaky shit. But yeah, bro. It has to be a certain amount of decency that you have to attain in your life before you even get to a wealth standpoint, before you even get to a wealth level, before you can even say you wealthy in the inside, before you even get wealth on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Before you even get wealth from the outside looking in, you have to attain that shit within. I don't know how much I can explain this shit, fool. People be going around this bitch thinking, oh yeah, that's why everybody just don't be a millionaire. Everybody just don't become a millionaire. Everybody just don't attain this shit. That's why everybody swear they know how to attain this shit. Everybody swear they know what to do to attain this shit. If you did, everybody and their mama be a millionaire. If you did, everybody and their mama be a millionaire. Yeah, I'm live. I'm not a millionaire, bro. You came in late. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire in the inside first. You came in late. Just listen. Just listen, gang. Just listen. Don't get on here just yapping your mouth. Please just listen. Thank you. I appreciate you. Before you got to go through so much shit to accumulate a wealth mindset before you even get the wealth on the outside, before you even get the riches on the outside looking in. You have to attain the wealth on the inside, gang. You should be on the page now. You should be on the right page now. Because I'm giving you this game so you can know how to attain this shit yourself. And you will soon be a motherfucking millionaire your damn self, bro. It's got to be felt before it's goddamn viewed on the outside. Before it's viewed on the outside, it has to be felt within. Before people view you with money and riches and fame and having all these accolades and you having all these cars and the big houses and the nice clothes, before that shit viewed, it has to be a certain amount of wealth in the inside, bro. A certain amount of happiness in the inside, a certain amount of compassion that you show for people. You feel what I'm saying? A certain amount of integrity that you use on a daily basis. Things you supersede and value on a daily basis, bro. Stand for something. It's levels to this shit, fool. I done lost some and I done won some, but that was all a part of the test. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Whoever just got on here and said, Unc, you're not a millionaire. Soon to be. Soon to be. My soul too rich, fool. I can't even hold it no more. I done saturated myself with so many ideals and great attributes of millionaires and billionaires, fool. If you go saturate yourself and influence yourself with certain things, you will start moving in that manner. You will start acting in that way. You will start doing things that you didn't know, like you ain't even know. Like, damn, this ain't even me. That's how I know I'm in a whole different frame. That's how I know I'm in a whole different time zone, fool. Yeah, bro. I'm not in this time zone, bro. I'm in a whole different dimension, fool. Yeah, this on a whole nother type of time, fool. You wouldn't even understand. I'm rich in here. I'm rich in my body. I'm rich in my soul. Some shit a motherfucker cannot take from me. Yeah, how you doing? I'm rich in the inside first. And that's how you get to accumulate wealth in your life. I'm finna give y'all some key points to make this shit interesting. I'm finna give y'all some key points. Cause I just went off the top of my head. I just had to let y'all see that shit. Let me see. Key spiritual gains before wealth. Key spiritual gains before wealth. Unshakable integrity. Unshakable integrity, bro. Building self-discipline and fairness needed to handle large amounts of money without losing it or losing your value. Building self-discipline and fairness needed to handle large amounts of money without losing your values or your discipline, bro. Is you hearing me, famoso? Is you hearing me? It's a certain amount of integrity that you're supposed to keep within yourself, bro. If you don't get up at certain times, if you don't move like a light, if you don't move in that fashion, fool. If you don't move in that fashion game, feel me? What's that man name that passed away? I fuck with his car. Anyway, if you don't move in that light, if you don't move in that fashion, bro, you already missing a key gem. And you have to have all these gems. You have to have all these keys in order to attain wealth, bro. Because you can't. It's not one thing. I think people be thinking they can skip shit, fool, and cut corners and not do certain shit because they are running from shit and they don't want to goddamn endure that shit. But you gotta endure everything, fool, before you become wealthy, bro. You gotta endure everything. Sickness. You gotta endure pain. You gotta endure suffering. You gotta endure hardships, bad times, good times. You gotta endure people that betrayed you. You gotta endure betraying people. Like, it's both sides to this shit. You gotta endure. That's the level up, bro. You gotta endure. That's how you know how to have compassion, fool. If you done fuck people over numerous times, or people that fucked you over numerous times, you gonna know, like, damn, this is the compassion that I need to have for myself, like I got for others, bro. I need to have this same compassion that I got for me and show it to others. Nah, for real, bro. That shit just that. It's another key gem right here, bro. It's another key gem. I'm finna give it to y'all, fool. Like, clear purpose. Clear purpose. This is a compression shirt, bro. It's supposed to be tight. It's supposed to be tight, bro. I work out. It's supposed to be tight, bro. And then it really ain't even tight for real. Anyway, clear purpose, bro. You, in order to gain wealth, you spiritually pose the gain and have clear purpose. Discovering how your unique talents can genuinely serve and add value to other people, bro. That's what millionaires and billionaires constantly say, fool. I got the. It's like, if you want to be a millionaire, billionaire, you got to add value to other people's life, bro. It's just that simple. Basically, what they saying is have a solution. No matter what the solution is to somebody's problem, you can have a solution to one person's problem. Of course, you're gonna have a lot of people that resonate with that same solution. It's just that's that. Know why? Because it's a lot of people going through the same things. If you have a solution for that problem, bro, you're gonna be able to cover a lot of areas, bro. You're gonna be able to get rich. It's bound to happen, bro. I can solve this problem for these people. World hunger? Oh damn. I got enough food to feed plenty of people. That's gonna create recognition for you, bro. If you're doing it for good intent. That's gonna create good recognition for you, gang. If you got good intentions within your heart, bro, it's gonna create a good solid base for you. Then from that point on, you can create anything else you want to create after that, fool. So people just gonna flock to it because they resonate with the energy you giving out. See what I'm saying? I done saturated myself hearing millionaires, seeing billionaires, seeing how they move, seeing how they talk, seeing how they compose themselves, seeing how they goddamn really do this shit, fool. At first, I ain't even know. I'm thinking like everybody else think how millionaires and billionaires move and think. They against the poor, and them folks ain't against no damn poor, bro. Them folks was once poor they fucking self. Some of them folks, a lot of millionaires and billionaires didn't even have that shit through generations, bro. They just not in a 10-year span and gain that shit. You know what I'm saying? They just not gain that fucking wealth, bro. Some people came from a fucked up background just like I have. It wasn't all good, but it wasn't all bad. But I definitely remember the most traumatic shit, fool. I definitely remember the most traumatic shit. But have a clear purpose, bro. If you wanna gain wealth spiritually, you got to gain that shit spiritually. It has to come within before you see it on the outside. It's another key gem. Deep gratitude. That's what I had earlier, and that's why I try to keep in my mind and attain that shit every day. I have to hold on to that gratitude every single day. Even if some shit ain't going right, I have to hold on to that gratitude every single day. I don't think y'all know the resilience behind that shit, fool. Nigga had to hold on to that gratitude every single day, gang. I don't think a nigga know the resilience behind that shit, fam. I don't think a nigga know the dedication behind that shit, fool. I don't think a nigga know the goddamn the composure you gotta keep up, the mindset you gotta have, the goddamn integrity you have to goddamn go through, the integrity you have to withstand. I mean, attain and keep it a momentum, fool. Deep gratitude, noticing and appreciating everyday blessings, which shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. I'm gonna repeat that again. Deep gratitude, noticing and appreciating everyday blessings, which shifts your mindset from scarcity to abundance. That's what you have to harness and keep every single day, bro. That's what you have to harness and keep close to you every single day. If you're going through a rough goddamn time, bro, you're going through a hard goddamn patch, bro. You're going through a rough patch. You better think about the times that you wasn't in the rough patch. Cause you can also add by thinking about the times you was in a rough patch, you was in fucked up times and situations before this time. So you might as well think about the good times that you had. And thank God for those times. That's called gratitude. It's called appreciation. And the more you do that, the more your soul get rich. The more your soul gains wealth. The more your soul get rich and the more your soul gain wealth, bro. It's just that simple, fool. Uh, Here go another key gem. Emotional freedom. Breaking the desperate need for money so you can control wealth instead of control breaking the desperate need for money so you control wealth instead of wealth controlling you. Feel what I'm saying? Breaking the desperate need for money so you can control wealth instead of wealth controlling you. That's why you have to go through the phases and the levels. This shit like a grade system, bro. This shit like a point system, fool. This shit like a promotional game, fool. Like shit like a promotion on your job, bro. You don't even if you entry level and you going into a job and you trying to hurry up and skip levels. That can, I mean, in most cases, if you already been somewhere and did something, it's gonna work. But you trying to be a manager and you was never a manager of anything in your life. You wasn't even a manager of yourself. How in the fuck you gonna be a manager? How in the fuck you gonna skip from being an entry level worker to a manager, fool? You ain't even manage yourself first. You see what I'm talking about? That's a part. That's all a part of you gaining self-awareness and gaining that goddamn compassion about by your gaining that compassion about yourself. Hey, bro, get out this bitch trolling, fool. If you don't see what I'm talking about, get the fuck out this bitch. It ain't meant for you. It ain't meant for you, bro. Ain't no way I just hit that shit and you don't understand, fool. Ain't no way, bro. I don't think you think like I don't know if you think this a game, fool. This real talk. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. I don't get on this bitch, fool, just to get on this bitch and whoop de doo and yap, fool. Y'all play every day, all day, gang. I know you gotta have a little bit of playtime, and I know you gotta have a little bit of serious time. But right now, it's a whole serious time. Nah, gang. No. You get on this bitch and play with your mama. Play with your mama, nigga. Cause that's who you represent. Anyway, not nothing against you though, fam. With no profile, not nothing against you, fool. No profile picture. It ain't nothing against you, fool. But I just want people to understand, fool. When I get on this bitch, fool, I'm spitting this shit from the soul. Shit comes from the heart, and I'm trying to get people to gain. Like it's so many gems in this shit that y'all miss, fool. Just by playing, bro. Just by playing. But nah, bro. Breaking the desperate need for money so you can control wealth instead of wealth controlling you. I'm gonna tell you this. Just like I just said, you go into a job entry level, bro, and you go in that motherfucker and you trying to skip your way up from entry level to boss level to CEO or to manager or whatever may have you. Ain't no way you gonna skip your way up to goddamn manager or CEO level, and your ass ain't even goddamn. You ain't even been down there with the rats and roaches, and you ain't even been down there with the monsters, fool. You ain't even got the dirty work in yet to even go up that far. You trying to cut too many corners. What's gonna happen is a motherfucker be conniving, mischievous, and they'll be ready to fuck you over. Guess what? They gonna throw your ass right up there with you wanna be up here? Let me see what you gonna do. You gonna hang your damn self. Now you gonna be without a whole job. You feel what I'm saying? It got to make sense, fool. That shit got to make sense. It got to make sense. So in order to gain wealth, fool, you have to gain wealth from within first. Motherfuckers talking about I'm not rich. I'm rich in here. I'm rich in the mind first. I'm rich in my body first. That's where that shit come first, bro. You can't have that shit in your hands if it's not already within. Then God will know what you gonna do with it. If I know this man's intentions. I know his motives now. I know his purpose. I know what he gonna do. I know what he gonna do with it. I know how he gonna treat people. Yeah, bro. Assholes can't get money. And if they do got money, it don't last long. They didn't cut too many corners and they ain't did the spiritual work, fool. They ain't did this work from the inside, fool. They ain't did their work from within, fool. They ain't did their work. That's the difference between niggas, fool. That's why motherfuckers be online selling their soul every chance they get. They trying to cut corners, bro. Selling their soul. They trying to cut the corners, bro. You can't cut no corners. 10 years going through this shit. 13 years going through. Man, 13 years straight. 10 years straight, 12 years straight going through bad times, ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. Down a little long, down longer than I'm up, down longer than I'm up. Yeah, bro, that's all that shit is a test, bro. That shit was set in place for you to, like, let me see how much compassion this man gonna gain. Let me see how much blissfulness he gonna gain in the mindset. Let me see if he can actually be sturdy and hold himself together, fool. Let me see, can he actually hold himself together in this shit, fool? Let me see, can he actually do this shit, fool? Let me see if he won't give up on me. Let me see if he won't turn his back on me and break away from me and start doing fucked up shit. Let me see if he actually believe in me like he say believe in me. Let me see if he actually know what the fuck he's saying and doing is part of me. Let me see if he let me put this nigga to the test, basically, bro. And there's levels and stages to that test. You don't get promoted because you didn't pass the test. You don't get promoted because you didn't pass the test. It's just that simple. You don't get promoted because you didn't pass it. That compassion that the people supposed to have for each other, low. Super low. I don't even think people know what the fuck that word mean. And I say this shit so much. And the reason I say this shit so much because that's one of the key things you gotta have before anything else. It's compassion. Your heart gotta be bigger than your body, fool. Your heart has to be bigger than your body, bro. And I'm telling y'all this for a fact. Just for you to get fucked over. Just for people to break them motherfucker. Just for you to endure feeling of shamefulness, humiliation, betrayal, lost. You know what I'm saying? Just for you to feel all this shit, fool. So you can come right back to square one. Yeah, let me put all this shit in your way so you let me put all these obstacles in your way so you can know, like, nigga, life ain't no joke. And I ain't just gonna give it to you. This shit ain't gonna just come for free. You don't just get a pass. You feel what I'm saying? You don't just get a pass in this shit. You got to climb up the ladder in your mind, bro. You got to climb up the ladder in your soul, gang. You don't just get a pass in this shit, fool. I cried earlier, like having this breakthrough and this know-how. I cried because this shit bound to just happen. This shit right around the corner. Shit right around the corner. True contentment. Learning to feel fulfilled and peaceful inside regardless of your bank balance. That's a gem. That's why I keep trying to tell people, bro. Like Buddy got on here and said, Unc, you not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire up here, pussy. I'm a millionaire in here, fool. It's so much shit that I done did. Half of the millionaires ain't dead. Half of you regular niggas ain't dead. I don't think you understand this shit, gang. Most of the shit I done did and accomplished and attained and lost and got back again and how I treat people, fool, on a regular basis, fool, you niggas ain't doing it. You niggas ain't doing it, bro. You can yap your mouth all you want. You niggas ain't doing that shit, fam. Famoso, you not doing it. It's a low percentage of people that's actually doing what I'm doing. It's a low percentage of people that's actually moving how I'm moving. It's a low percentage of people actually talking how I talk. It's a low percentage of people. It's a low percentage of people that actually want to succeed, fool. It's a large amount of people that say they want to succeed, but your actions, your true intent, it's a low percentage. You can say you want to lose weight. You can say you want to stop smoking. You can say you want to drop some pounds. You can say you want to stop doing drugs. You can say you say you want to stop getting drunk. Fuck. You can say you want to stop dealing with these bitches. You can say you want to stop dealing with these hoes. Yeah. You can say you want to stop dealing with low vibrational people. You can say you want to stop eating them foods, them processed ass food that's fucking with you every single day. You can say this shit, bro. But you got to actually start doing this shit, bro. Shit has to start being embedded in your soul, nigga. Shit has to start being embedded in your mind, nigga. Shit has to start being embedded in your motherfucking DNA. Yeah, bro. Shit has to be a knowing. Nah, people, man, faith. No. You got to know. Once you start knowing, shit'll start changing. And I'm talking about on the inside first. Shit'll start changing on the inside before it start changing on the outside. And you'll look in the mirror and not even recognize who the fuck you is. Yeah, bro. But in a good way, though. But in a good way. So true contentment, learning to feel fulfilled and peaceful inside, regardless of your bank balance. If your bank balance low as a motherfucker, like mine, if you thinking about doing dumb shit, don't. It's levels to this shit. It's levels to this shit, gang. You got to have some type of goddamn compassion for others. You got to be rich and be giving to others when you don't even got it. You got to do for others and speak life and pour life into other people when you don't even have the goddamn courage and the motivation to goddamn keep pouring that shit into yourself. Your heart has to be bigger than your body, bro. Your heart has to be bigger than your body, fool. In order to attain and sustain a certain amount of success, fool. I'm getting a bigger picture. I'm getting a bigger picture and I'm giving it to y'all. Y'all better pick up what the fuck I'm putting down. For real, bro. For real. Gaining a spiritual grounding before accumulating wealth builds a strong inner foundation. Granting deep contentment, emotional detachment from money, and the wisdom to use resources ethically. Come on, gang. Come on, fam. This shit has to be from within, bro. That's why I cried earlier, bro. And I've been oversaturating myself with how millionaires move, how wealthy people move, what they do on the daily, what they say, how they portray themselves, what they put out into the atmosphere, fool. Yeah, bro. Anything else besides that, fool, I ain't hearing it. Anything else besides that, bro, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it, gang. That's why you gotta vibrate on a certain level. That's why your frequency has to be on a certain level. If you hanging around people and you start to change your frequency, those certain people are gonna see you changing your frequency. It could be surely for the better, but guess what them people gonna say? Damn, bro, you acting different. Damn, bro, you weren't like this, bro. You a whole different person. Damn, what got into you? Who you think you is? Them the people that you don't need to be around. First of all, they're ignorant to the fact of you trying to change yourself for the better. They're ignorant to the fact that you're trying to change. First of all, they're ignorant to the fact of you trying to change yourself for the better. They're ignorant to the fact that you're trying to change yourself for the better. They're ignorant to the fact that you're trying to change yourself for the better, bro. I had to repeat that shit because big ass truck going by. They're ignorant to the fact that you're trying to change yourself for the better, bro. For real. They're ignorant to the fact. They don't want to see that. Damn, bro, I feel comfortable in this state. I feel comfortable in this position. I feel comfortable around these people. I feel comfortable doing the same shit every day. I feel comfortable doing this shit, gang. Yeah. So they don't want you to change. Of course they don't want you to change. They want you to stay the same person. It's people still calling me by my old rap name. It's people still calling me by my old, like, man, I done changed the whole being, fool. I done jumped the whole damn dimension, fool. I done quantum leap, fool. I just really sat down and realized this today, bro, by going back and listening to music, bro. Going back and looking at millionaires and billionaires, bro, I done changed the way I look at everything, fool. I done changed the way I see this, I perceive this shit, gang. Y'all don't know how deep and profound that shit is. Y'all don't know how deep and profound this shit is, bro. It sound like I'm just yapping. I put that vitamin E oil on, so I only put a little bit on, for real. But hell yeah, bro. Anyway, they don't know how deep and profound this shit is, gang. To the point that it always go over nigga head. I respect, bro. I respect. But I'ma tell y'all this. In order to gain wealth, bro, I'm telling y'all from my point of view how you gain wealth first. You don't just go running to the money. You don't supposed to run to the money no way. You don't even supposed to chase the money. Nigga used to think you had to chase the money. That perception has changed. Do you see what I'm getting at, fool? That perception has changed completely. You attract that shit to you. You are a magnet, bro. You are a magnet, famoso. That shit attracts to you. Mind, body, and soul. You don't chase the bitch. You attract. You don't chase the woman. Real women. Real women. Excuse the profanity. I'm just being authentic. You don't chase the woman. Y'all both attract each other. Y'all both align together. I don't think women and men don't understand this shit. They too busy trying to goddamn have gender wars. They too busy having gender wars, bro. You don't chase nobody. You don't chase a dollar. You don't chase a coin. You don't chase a person. You don't chase a job. You don't chase a position or a field. You don't chase a goddamn college or a degree. You don't chase this shit. This shit attracts to you, bro. This shit float to you. You have to be in flow state. You have to get in a flow state. Just like a nigga get to rapping and a nigga fuck up a couple times in the studio, nigga fuck up all the time. But you had them big patches where if you a rapper, anybody who an artist, anybody who a singer, anybody y'all gonna know who I'm talking about. You get in that motherfucker, bro, and you have a patch, a patch where you go straight through that bitch and you said everything that you wanted to say and you said this shit so smooth and it came out so genuine and it came out so authentic to the point that you don't even want to change it. Leave it just like that. That's flow state. That's your flow state, bro. We have to get life at that flow state. We have to endure life so much and fall so much to the point we get to a flow state. That steady flow state. That steady flow state. It's not, you ain't gonna get nowhere around that shit cutting corners, bro. You ain't gonna get nowhere around that shit cutting these motherfucking corners. We got so many people trying to blame the government and talk bad about the government. The government got its own little ins and outs. Government got its own pros and cons. But nigga, you own your own self. Just like you can go to a job, you still self-employed. Nah, I ain't for it. You still go to a job every single day, but you own your own body. Fuck the contract that you signed when you was born. You own your own body. You are self-employed before you are employed. Niggas be working for people and get to working so motherfucking hard and you working hard and work like this shit gonna get you a fortune. That shit not gonna get you a fortune. That shit gonna make you a living. That shit gonna help you live day to day. That shit gonna help you live week to week. That shit not gonna help you live from generation to generation. It ain't gonna help your family live from generation to generation. You ain't picking up what I'm putting down. Rich people, they quit jobs and constantly quit and constantly fail and constantly fail. And I had to realize that shit. It was a constant failure to the point that they started looking at failure in a whole nother motherfucking way, fool. To the point that they started looking at failure in a whole nother way. To the point that they started looking, this ain't even a vest. To the point that they started looking at this at failure in a whole nother way. They look at failure as a lesson, life lessons. They look at failure. Shit. That just was some shit that just happened, and it's inspiring to me. Thank you. Appreciate that, Sean. They look at life like, damn. These rich folks be looking at life like, damn. All that shit I went through was not failure, bro. That's exactly where I need to be at that specific time to do what I need to do to get where I need to go. Now I'm at this point in my life and I'm a whole millionaire. That was needed in order for me to get to the present moment that I am in right now. Y'all ain't picking up what the fuck I'm putting down, gang. Y'all ain't picking up what I'm putting down. That's why your wealth. Millionaire came back clothes that fit. You came in late, bro. You came in late as hell. You have to attain wealth from the inside first to even before you even think about becoming a millionaire. It's stages and goals and levels that you have to get past. It's tests that you have to overcome. Yeah, bro. Before you gotta attain wealth from the soul. Before you can even attain it here in your hand. Before you even can attain it in your hand, fool. Fuck what you talking about. Fuck how my top look, dummy. Get these gems. Because you obviously focus on zesty shit. You worried about how I look versus what the fuck I'm saying, bro. You worried about how I look versus what the fuck I'm saying. Tasha, make your ass keep jumping on them motherfucking jumping off, ain't you? But anyway, hell yeah, bro. You worried about the wrong shit, fam. I'm trying to tell you how to accumulate wealth in the inside so it can eventually become your goddamn atmosphere on the outside, bro. You worried about the wrong shit. No, bro, they ain't even, bro, you don't even sound like I'm finna cry. Fuck out of here, fool. With that rage bait ass shit. It don't even sound like I'm finna cry. Nigga, I'm just on your ass. Fuck is you talking about? Cause you came on here dead ass wrong, trying to make it seem like I was just talking. Nah, you pause. You wanna say pause? Cause you thought about some gay shit with your zest ass? Say pause. You wanna say no Diddy because you thought about some gay shit? Say no Diddy. But yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Yeah. What's up? My son on live. What's going on? I'm telling these folks that you just called me. What going on?
Nah.
Everything cool?
Yeah.
Type shit. Hey, I'm going through a little rough patch right now, but I got you. I got you your shit.
Nah, I ain't even tripping off that.
Oh, you just called to see how I was doing?
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. Yeah, I got you your shit. Don't even worry about it, bro. You know what's going on. But yeah. Hell yeah. In order to attain wealth, it has to be in the body first. It has to be in the soul first, bro. We go through our life, we gonna do all this motherfucking smoking and think we gonna pass to the next level. Not gonna pass to the next level. Smoking only does so much. Not saying that smoking is bad. It only does so much. Those things are thrown in your path for you to experience them and then jump back out them bitches. Oh yeah, let me smoke it. Damn, that shit was fire. I experienced weed. Damn, that shit was fire. I experienced smoking. Then let me drink a little. Let me experience this. And you experience drinking. That shit felt good. It's levels to that shit, gang. It's levels to that shit. If you overdo that shit, you're stuck in that level. You ain't promoting yourself. Don't think anybody else doing it. You doing it to yourself. Don't think everybody else hanging you. You hanging yourself. Yeah. I don't know how long I've been on this bitch. But that little puzzle ain't came up yet, so I must ain't been on this bitch in an hour. It must be close to it though, cause I've been on this bitch since the top of 6 o'clock, top of the hour. I think I've been on this bitch since 6:09. If you ran like you, bro, is y'all niggas just be trolling so much to the point that y'all, bro, you clearly see I'm getting in shape, fool. You just want to say something. You just want to feel validated in it. You just wanted some validation in it. You wanted some validation. I know. It's cool. You wanted some validation. Who you talking about? Who you talking about then? Ain't nobody else on the screen but me. I wasn't talking about you, brother. Sean, who you talking about? If you ran your mouth, you talking about Buddy. You talking about little Andrew ass. I just seen you. Man, my bad. You talking about the little butt ass saying, yeah. I read your message wrong, gang. My bad. I apologize for that shit. I read that motherfucker too fast, and I ain't even look at the fact that you tagged the nigga that you was talking to. You say what?
You gotta start making people moderators, like people that be on there every day. Make them moderators so they can block and mute whoever.
Hell yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. I gotta get some people that actually wanna get on there and do that shit for me and moderate my goddamn chat, because it be too many trolls in that motherfucker. But yeah, Sean was getting on that nigga ass. He was saying some gay ass shit, being zesty as a motherfucker. Whole time I'm trying to give a nigga some knowledge and some gems on how to be wealthy, bro. Being zesty as a motherfucker. Whole time I'm trying to give a nigga some knowledge and some gems on how to be wealthy, bro.
Where you at?
I'm at the Coliseum. Council. Can y'all hear me? Damn. What's going on with this shit? Feedback. Alright. What is they talking about, bro? Why is that shit doing that, man? Alright, y'all can hear me? Alright, boom. Cause my phone just did some crazy shit. And it's still doing some crazy shit. So y'all can still hear me, right? One more time. Say yes or no. I want to make sure y'all can hear me, man. Alright, boom. So basically what I'm saying before I get out this motherfucker, bro, is attaining wealth is just not attaining no paper, fool. Attaining wealth is just not attaining no money. Attaining wealth is not just accumulating no green dollars, bro. No blue strips, fool. No goddamn dead presidents. It's just not attaining that shit, fool. It's just not that simple, fool. You have to go through phases and promotions through your life to attain that shit. And that's what I have learned today in realization when I was sitting down and I cried to my motherfucking self about this shit. That's what I have learned, bro. I done been through majority of those phases, and I'm at the last of the Mohicans, bro. And I'm finna surpass. Yeah. And if a motherfucker not listening and picking up what the fuck I'm putting down, bro, that's on you. And I'm talking about anybody that's close to me, anybody that's far away from me, you got to goddamn pick up what I'm putting down, bro. Yeah. This goddamn this shit is not for the weak. People be want to be so goddamn like I'm gonna have this money and I'm gonna have that money. This shit be looking cool to the point that you be having to go through so much shit to attain that said wealth, to attain that said money, bro. You had to go through shit through her. You had to go through them chakra systems, bro. You had to go through the level of performing with the soul first, bro. You had to go through a level of goddamn attaining certain pieces of you that you didn't realize was there, man. For real, bro. You have to go through that shit. It has to be a certain level of attainment, fool, before you even get to the money. You gotta know what money don't feel like. You gotta know how money, like you gotta know how it feel to not have no money at all. You gotta know how it feel to have a certain amount of money and blow that shit tremendously. Gone. Out of there. You gotta know how it feel to get that shit a couple times, lose it again, and get that shit right back a couple more times. You gotta learn how to you gotta know how it feel to goddamn give and give it out. Just give it to people. Because that's what it's meant for, bro. Then damn, I'm getting this shit now. This shit all coming together. When a nigga get rich, that's exactly what the fuck a nigga gonna have to do. What is your business, bro? What's your purpose? What do you wanna goddamn attain in your life? Said person on the phone. What is your business? What is your purpose? What is fuck what your business is? What's your full-fledged purpose in your life, bro? And get what? That same purpose gonna solve a lot of other people's problems. They gonna resonate with this shit. That same purpose gonna serve other people. That same purpose is gonna help other people, gang. That's gonna make a motherfucker million. So now nigga finna, hey, let me fund you. Let me get you straight. You finna, hey, I need to see you doing this shit within a week or so. I'ma come back and check on you, fam. If you fuck that up, it was meant for you to fuck that up. And it's gonna take you a long time to get that back. It's gonna take you a hell of a long time to get that back. That's why I keep telling niggas, man, I'm wealthy in the mind. I'm wealthy in the soul, nigga. I done had too many cars. I done had stupid ass, fresh ass clothes. I done had stupid ass, fresh ass shoes. I done fucked on who I wanted to fuck on. You feel what I'm saying? I done did what I wanted to do. It's time for the betterment of everything, fool. Everything must flourish. Everything must progress. Everything must be a achievement, a successful way of being, bro. Everything must be an investment, not a liability, bro. This is Set Bad Fella Podcast. I love y'all, and y'all have a good goddamn day. Y'all know what's going on.